Hello, welcome again to my channel. Let's provide a solution to this challenge, which read 4 to the power of x plus 6 to the power of x equals to 9 to the power of x. What is the possible value for x? So we've written solution. Okay, having this, we'll write the question. 4 to the power of x, okay, divide by 1 plus 6 to the power of x divide by 1, okay, equals to 9 to the power of x divided by 1. If we see this thing, it looks confusing now, but if we say divide by 1, it still remains the same what we have, right? Okay, so we can write 4 to the power of x plus 6 to the power of x is equals to 9 to the power of x. Okay, haven't done this. Or the next thing we are going to do is to divide through by 4 to the power of x. So if we divide through by 4 to the power of x, we have here to be 1 plus 6 to the power of x, okay, divided by 4 to the power of x equals to 9 to the power of x divided by 4 to the power of x. So this is what we are now having. Okay, haven't done this. We can see at this point we're having x at the numerator, x at the denominator. In the power numerator we're having x, and the power denominator we're having x also. So from here we are going to apply the rule which says if you're having a to the power of c divided by b to the power of c is also equals to a over b, okay, or to the power of c rather, or to the power of c. So if we put this rule here, we have here to be 1 plus 6, okay, divided by 4 all to the power of x, okay, equals to, put this rule here also, we have here to be 9 to the power of 4 all to the power of x. Okay, so this is what we are now having. Looking at this, we can easily divide, and we can divide by 2. So if we divide by 2, we're having here to be 1 plus 3 all divided by 2, okay, all to the power of x equals to, we're having here to be 9 to the power of 4 all divided by x. Okay, so having this, we can simply break this down, which is 1 plus 3 divided by 2 all to the power of x equals to 3 to the power of 2, okay, all to the divided by 2 to the power of 2, okay, all to the power of x. Okay, so this is what we are now having. So from here we are still going to apply this. From here now we are going to apply this rule again. So if we put that rule there, here we have here to be 1 plus 3 divided by 2 all to the power of x, okay, equals to 3 divided by 2 all to the power of 2x. Okay, so this is what we are now having. So if we are to do this, we can apply a rule here which is, if we're having a to the power of c d, okay, it's also equals to a to the power of c or to the power of b. So if we put this through, at this part, we simply have here to be 1 plus 3 divided by 2, okay, all to the power of x equals to 3 divided by 2 all to the power of x all to the power of 2. Okay, so this is what we are now having. So from here we can now see we're having 3 divided by 2 all to the power of x, and we're having here to be the same thing. So from here we can say let let a equals to 3 over 2, okay, all to the power of x. Okay, if you put that rule now here, what we simply have now is this 1 plus a equals to a square. Okay, so if we want to write this in a quadratic form, simply have this to be a square minus a minus 1 equals to 0. So this we can solve using a quadratic formula, and if we want to use the quadratic formula, we simply use the formula which says if you're having a square minus a minus 1 equals to 0, okay, we'll say a is equals to minus b plus or minus the root of b square minus 4ac, or divided by 2a. Okay, so from here we can say our the coefficient factor of a is 1, coefficient factor of b is minus 1, and our constant is also minus 1. Okay, so if we substitute everything here, we have our a. Remember, this a is different from this one inside. This a we are having, this a is different from this one inside, so that is one thing you have to note. So we can say a is equals to minus, open bracket, minus 1 close bracket plus or minus the root of our minus 1 to the power of 2 is going to give us 1 minus, and 4 times 1 is going to give us 4 times minus 1 is going to give us plus 4. Okay, we're having plus 4 here, or divided by 2 times 1. Okay, so we can say a is equals to minus is going to give us a positive 1 plus or minus the root of 5 divided by 2. Okay, 5 divided by 2. So from here we can say our a is equals to 1 plus root of 5 divided by 2. Okay, and our a2 is equals to 1 minus the root of 5 divided by 2. Okay, so remember we are looking for x, not a. So we can say, remember that we say a is equals to 3 divided by 2 or to the power of x. Okay, or to the power of x. So if we want to solve this, we can say where a is equals to this, so we can say 3 to the power of 2, solving the first value for a, or to the power of x is equals to 1 plus root of 5, okay, divided by 2. Okay, to get the value of x here now, what are we simply going to do? We will take the log of base 3 over 2 in both sides. So we can see here to be log of base 3 over 2, okay, open bracket 3 over 2 or to the power of x equals to log of base 3 over 2 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, so if we apply the logarithm rule, says if you're having a log a to the power of c to base d to base b rather is also equals to c log A to base B. So if we put this through, here, this row at this part, we'll simply have this, we'll simply have our x to be equals to, have our x times log of 3 divided by 2 to base 3 divided by 2, okay, equals to, so this is what we are now having, okay. This is what we are now having. So if you're having this, when I say over this, so we're now having a log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 all to base 3 over 2, okay. Having this. So since we are not having this, we'll solve further. So let's solve further. Okay, coming to this part, we're having x, okay, x times log of 3 over 2 to base 3 over 2 equals to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 to base 3 over 2. Okay, this is what we are now having. So from here we apply the log rule, which says we are having log c to base c is also equals to 1. So here we are having the same thing, so they will strike off. Simply have our x equals to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 to base 3 over 2. So this as the first value for x, okay. This is the first value for x. If you have to solve for the second value for x, the second value for x, it will be equals to log of 1 minus root 2, okay. So root 5 divided by 2 to base 3 over 2. So this probably will be the second value for x. You can cross check by solving it further, or by solving it from the basic, applying the same rule I used here. So if you find this video useful and interesting, please click on the subscription button and don't forget to turn on notification bell. Bye bye. See you in my subsequent video. Thank you.